Alright, so this is a leaf blower I picked up from a yard sale for $5. Guy says it needs a primer bulb and it doesn't run. So we're gonna see if we can get it running. I have no idea, I haven't torn into it yet. It's clearly been sitting for a long time by the 12 inches of dust on it. Seems to have pretty good compression. I have not checked for spark or anything, so I'm just gonna clean the carb and see if I can get it to run. Alright, so there's just two little bolts there that come out of here. And then there seems to be one little screw right here to take the throttle cable out. And there is a ground wire going into the carburetor, which does not make a whole lot of sense. Seems to be missing a fuel line there. Let me get the rest of this off and then I'll start it back up. Alright, so here's the carburetor. Just got it all off. It looks very dirty. This thing has definitely been sitting for a long time, judging by the amount of fuel that has turned into crust on the carburetor. This particular one has a reed valve, so hopefully we can get this one to come back to life after I clean the carb. And I gotta put some new fuel lines in that tank, but hopefully we should be able to get it to run. Alright, I got a new primer bulb for it and a piece of fuel line. Need to pull these three screws out here to take the fuel tank out. Put that line in the tank and then get another line that will go to the carb. And then it should potentially run. I hope. I think. Alright, I'm just now realizing I'm going to have to split this thing completely in half in order to get the tank out. So it's going to take a lot longer than I thought, but I'll make it happen. Alright, so I got the rest of it apart. As you can see, it has been sitting for a long time. There's like thousands of pieces of the fuel line sitting there. Some pine needles. Now I should be able to just pull the tank right out. So we need to put a new line there, and then flush it out, and that should be all for the tank. Then we just need to clean the carb, which I'm going to start doing now. Oh, I'll flush the tank first, and then I'll clean the carb later. Okay, so I just had the fuel filter fall out of this hole right here, which is larger than this one, which is the return line. So now I'm going to have to figure out some kind of rig to make this go with this line, because it's way too loose. Like that, you can kind of just slide it in and out, so it's going to cause a leak. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Hopefully I can make something happen. And yeah. Alright, I'm completely aware this is not the correct way to do this, but I'm determined to get this thing to run. So I'm just going to shove a bolt into the hole of the fuel tank and do a whole new hole. And hopefully we can get that line in there without any leaks. So, like I said, I know this is not the right way to do it, but I really don't care. So, that's it. Alright, just like that, we got that hole plugged and a brand new one right there, along with the return one, both the same size. So now the tube should fit in there properly, so I can make the primer bulb work and hopefully get it to clean the carb and get it to run. Alright, so I got the line in the tank and to the primer. Now I need to clean this carb, which there are multiple ways you can do this. I like to just take it all apart as far as you can without, trying not to destroy all the gaskets and whatnot. And then soak it in some gas, and then when I'm done, put it back to, or blow through this hole and this main one right here, and then put it all back together without tearing anything, and that should be it. So let me do that right now. Alright, so I would start at the top here with this one. And then when you take this apart, just tap it with a screwdriver and try not to tear anything too badly if you can. Otherwise you have to rebuild the carb, which kind of makes it pointless. Like so. The gasket is still fine. Smells like very bad fuel. Okay. Usually with these, this one seems like I'm gonna have to. You take a razor blade and you go really lightly underneath, and kind of just cut it off, so there's no residue underneath. Which is probably going to be the best option for this one. But it may just, you can try and pop it off. It might be all right. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut it off. So just grab a little razor blade like this and try to get underneath. Like so. And then it should slide, so you can cut the rest of it off. Like so. So now it's completely underneath of it, and you should just be able to wiggle it all the way around like that. And then eventually